It's Coach Chris here. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Let's get into it. Okay, this is going to be a really good one. I'm going to teach you guys some very tactical stuff. And this is for coaches, but this is specifically for health and fitness coaches. Okay? That's who we help out, okay? We got our hearts with health and fitness coaches. So it's going to be really helpful though, because it's going to help you increase your guys' prices, right? That's one of the biggest things we see with health and fitness coaches is they really, devalue themselves, right? And they have a really big issue with the limiting belief on raising their prices. I'm going to teach you guys some cool tactical stuff you guys can implement right away. So let's jump into it, okay? I'm going to put 10 minutes on the clock because time is money, and I respect you guys, watching this. Some of you guys that are on live, watching the replay. So I really want to be respectful of your guys' time and jam-pack this with a lot of value, okay? So let's get into it. How to increase your guys' online coaching prices, okay? So a quick story right here. Guys, this was like our prices when we did Dynamic Duo training, okay? That was our online health and fitness coaching business we did basically from tail end of 2010 to about early 2018, okay? So solid, I would say about 8 solid years doing health and fitness coaching, helping over 1,000 clients, right, with their health and fitness coaching. This was about probably, I would say, like 2011, early 2011. Look at these prices. So training, we basically charge $50 a month for online training, okay? Then with nutrition, it was $50 a month, okay? Then if you got training and nutrition, we charged a whopping $80 a month. How in the heck were we supposed to make money that way, guys? And how are we supposed to really serve people at the highest level with those prices? It's just not gonna happen with those type of prices. What's funny? I see those prices still to this day with health and fitness coaches. Not in our program, but conversations with people that are struggling, right? I see these prices and I'm like, man, like you guys gotta get out of this model, right? And I don't know why my timer just went, but forget the timer. We'll do it in 10 minutes, okay? But I just want to show you guys our prices. And really quick, I'm going to share a story right here. This is Billy, okay? He's a health and fitness coach out in Arizona. He just literally started an accelerator program 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. And again, he had this mindset too of having those type of prices, right? Lower end prices. And look, just yesterday, I just sold a $1,500 offer after my ask post on social media. I got them on a call, rolled out my system, and they paid in full, okay? $1,500, okay? Anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 is considered, I would say, a high ticket program, okay? So there's proof in the pudding right there from just raising your prices right there. And I'll give you guys some tactics today, but Billy, who's in our accelerator program, did that. I just want to share that with you guys to give you guys some confidence and some hope, okay? So I'm going to give you guys 5 mistakes when it comes to pricing, okay? Big mistakes. The first one is clients won't pay more. I don't understand why there's this preconceived notion, especially with health and fitness coaches. They just think that the client won't pay a high premium for their services, whether it's exercise, whether it's personal training, whether it's nutrition consulting, whether it's like a whole package together, right? But then again, my question is, why do these people go off and spend money on the next upgraded phone, a car payment, right? A new TV, whatever it is, right? That they see value in. See that keyword, value, okay? And we'll talk about that in a little bit. The next mistake is pricing based off of what others charge. So there's a lot of health and fitness coaches where they're starting off, right? And they'll sit there and see what other health and fitness coaches are charging. And you know what they'll do, guys? They'll price the exact same prices. The same exact prices. And that's a very good way for you to be a commodity-based coach because there's nothing different about it. There's not, okay? So don't sit there and charge what other people charge. The next mistake is price based off of your time. This is a huge one, especially for personal trainers. I would say nutrition consultants as well too, okay? Again, we have this fixed notion, this limiting belief that we're getting charged for the hour, right? By the clock, okay? That is basically almost like a mechanic type mentality, pricing. So it really is, okay? You're not mechanics, okay? And there's nothing against mechanics, but you guys aren't mechanics, okay? You guys serve people at a very high level, and you guys do a lot of awesome stuff transformation-wise with people's lives, and not even their bodies and their minds too, okay? So stop basing your guys' pricing off time like you guys are on the clock, okay? The next thing is having to ascend. This is a good one, okay? I don't know where people learn this stuff from, right? There's a lot of free videos out there. There's a lot of gurus out there, right? They say, hey, you got to come up with this $9.99 ebook. You got to get people in the door. You got to build the trust. And then you can ascend them to your $50 program. Get them in there for about 4 weeks, maybe 6-week challenge, right? Oh, then you get them into a $200. Oh, and then man, after all this, they're magically going to pay $2,000, guys. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't. People don't want to buy a $9.99 program, especially health and fitness. They can go on Apple Plus and buy that stuff on there, okay, for that price, okay? So stop thinking you guys have to send people through 5 or 6 different steps. The next mistake on pricing is is your price is set and fixed. Again, another preconceived notion that I don't understand where this comes from, but let's just say that you set your prices here. and you're like, you know what, for a 12-week program, I'm going to sit there and charge maybe like $300, okay? People think, especially health and fitness coaches, that this is set in stone. The $300 cannot sit there and change at all. So it's like you have to stick to this set price and it's fixed forever. You know what's funny, guys? If you guys had this on like a chalkboard like this, you just take an eraser and you go boom, right? Here's what my 12-week program is now. You add another zero to that $300 a month right there. It's that easy. It really, really is, okay? Okay, another student win I want to show you guys is Giacomo. He speaks 5 languages, by the way. He's awesome. So he right there signed 3 high-ticket clients in 2 days, right? 2 paid in full because he raised his prices and he wasn't underconfident, and the package he sold solved a unique problem, okay, for his avatar. All right, let me give you guys 5 keys to increasing your guys' online coaching prices, okay? And then I'll give you guys the tactical stuff. If you guys want the worksheet on this too, just comment below. Worksheet, we'll give it to you guys there. If you guys are watching on YouTube, you guys can check out the link below and you guys will see it there, okay? So 5 keys to increasing your online coaching prices. Number 1 is charging higher prices makes your product look better. It's the perceived value of your guys' product. It's creating a category of one. Because again, if you become a commodity-based coach and you're charging $200 to $300, right? Just like every other health and fitness coach out there, there's no difference out there. You got to create a category of one to where people are like, man, like what is it about this guy's prices or what is it about her prices that she charges $2,000 or $3,000, right? It causes curiosity and mystery because it's a category one and it's different, okay? The next thing that you guys want to do, key, is the outcome and promise needs to match the avatar's biggest insecurity, okay? So again, this is why it's so important for you to be very clear on who your avatar is. Who is this person, right? Because you have to create the offer and you have to solve their unique pain points and their insecurities. It's different from other people, okay? So make sure you guys have that down. All right, just give me 1 second. We'll get back to the training, okay? Now look, if you are looking to enhance your content, if you're looking to really build what we call a content machine, okay? We have this awesome worksheet for you. So just check out the link below and you guys can download this awesome worksheet where there's like 3 or 4 different type of like exercises in there. You guys can really roll out some brand new content for your guys' online audience, your guys' brand, and your offer, okay? Now back to the training. The next key is don't ever drop your guys' price, okay? I see this a lot when people are like even in sales and they don't know how to sit there and deal with like the resistance and the objections. They'll sit there and panic and they'll discount their price or they'll drop their price, okay? Don't ever drop your guys' prices. There's so many different ways you guys can add, bonuses. You guys can add a guarantee. You guys can stack on more value to increase the value for your guys' offer, okay? The 4th one is sell the end destination, okay? Too many people are selling the plane ride, right? The plane ride to get to the end destination. That is basically all of your deliverables in your guys' program. That's awesome. That's value, but you don't want to sell that. You want to sell the end destination. You want to sell the sand on the beach. That's where they want to get. They want to make the transformation of losing 20 pounds. They want to make the transformation of, gaining 5 pounds of muscle, losing 4 inches around their waist. Those are the end destinations you guys need to sell, okay? And the last key, stack the value in your guys' offer. Okay, I'll teach you guys how to do this, right? But again, you have to stack the value and it has to match, again, solving the pain points and the insecurities of that specific avatar, okay? All right, one more student win we got here is Tara. Tara in the house, okay? So look, she just sold basically a 6-month, $3,000 program right there, okay? On a cold lead, just from increasing her prices. That's it. Of course that her offer is awesome and it matches the value, but she just increased the prices, okay? So don't overthink it too much. All right, let's get into this, guys. If you guys want the worksheet, again, comment below worksheet. If you guys are watching on YouTube, check out the link below. But let's start this off right here, okay? So let's just say, okay, you guys know who your avatar is because that's the first step here on the start point. Let's just say that you're working with like a busy nurse, okay? And maybe she is like 20 pounds overweight, okay? That's her biggest problem, her biggest insecurity right now that she's facing right now in her health and fitness journey, okay? So basically, the outcome that you want to sit there and have, right, to be able to raise your prices, right, focus on the outcome here, the end destination, okay? Where do they see themselves in this 8 or 12 week or 16 week program that you guys have, okay? So this busy nurse right here, we'll call her Susie, she wants to lose 20 pounds, okay? That is her biggest outcome that you need to deliver, the biggest promise in your guys' program right there, okay, to increase your guys' prices. That's the number one thing is focus on this outcome that matches the avatar. The second thing that you focus on is the deadline right here, okay? Because again, the person that can sit there and have the best outcome and the best promise, that matches that avatar and they can get them the quickest results with the deadline is going to win. People will pay for that because they can see it in their mind, that preconceived notion where it's like, man, I can see myself losing 20 pounds in 8 weeks or 12 weeks, right? As opposed to saying, you know what, Cindy or Susie, I'm just going to get you to lose 20 pounds. And if it takes, 16 weeks, 20 weeks, so be it. But if there's another coach that comes in and they say, I'm going to have you do it in 8 to 12 weeks, that coach is going to win because there's a deadline on there, right? With that outcome and that promise. So the second most important thing, focus on that deadline. How can you get them quick wins? How can you get them to that end destination faster than somebody else, okay? All right, so with that, let's just say that we're playing this game here, that we're gonna have Susie, the busy nurse, lose 20 pounds in 12 weeks, just to make this super easy, okay? So now the destination here, right, is she wants to lose, she's gonna be down 20 pounds, okay? And right here, the plane ride to get there, right, it's gonna take about 12 weeks to do this, because that's what we're guaranteeing. And right here, we're going to basically stack the value. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. That's where we're sitting there and putting the deliverable, stacking the values to match this losing 20 pounds in 12 weeks offer for this busy nurse specifically, okay? So if you guys need to go back and watch that with the selling, the end destination, the outcome, right, and the deadline. So the next thing what we're going to do is just called the value ladder. So basically, I couldn't come up with like a plane ride like analogy to do this, like stack the value. The ladder just works a lot better. But I want you guys just keep in mind, this plane ride is going to represent this value ladder right there, okay? That's what it is. It's stacking the value and it's your guys' deliverables in your guys' program, okay? So let's just say, right, this nurse, Susie, okay? So her first thing that you're going to offer her is, you know what? You're going to be like, okay, I'm going to offer you a training program to get down 20 pounds. Okay, cool. There's some value in that, right? So we'll put, a dollar sign there. The next thing you can offer her too to increase this value is, hey, you can add in training plus nutrition. Great. That's more value now, right? Because there's training and nutrition. Those go both hand in hand for her to get optimal results, okay? Now, here's the thing. Maybe we're like, okay, that's not enough value. She needs more value to get down 20 pounds in 12 weeks. Cool. So let's do training. Let's do nutrition. And let's add a cardio protocol there. You guys see where I'm going with this? We're just stacking the value on there to solve her problems that she's dealing with, right? And be able to get her to the end destination faster, okay? All right, the next thing we're going to do, stack this on, is what we're going to do is we're going to do basically, we'll do training, we'll do nutrition, we'll do a cardio, protocol. And what we're going to add now is, because look, we know her pain point. She's busy. She's a nurse. She's on her feet. So maybe she needs like some recipes, some healthy recipes. Maybe she needs some like done for you meals, right? Maybe she needs like a pre-made done for you grocery list, right? Somebody that's like at a stay-at-home mom or something like that, the avatar, they probably wouldn't need this stuff, right? But Susie's busy, right? She's a nurse. She's on her feet. She needs quick recipes, a healthy meal, like done-for-you meals, a grocery list, right? So again, what we're doing, guys, we're stacking the value here. And if we can sit there and stack the value, right, and we have all this right here, right, the outcome, the deadline, this is where you guys start seeing the high-ticket programs, right? Anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 programs. That's how we do it right there, okay? So if you guys got to go back and watch this though. It's powerful with this two combo thing that I just showed you guys on raising your guys' prices in the maximizer, okay? Last thing I'm going to show you guys is another student, Colette, right? So she was in the accelerator program. So if you guys can see, she started out about like $2,000, right? Reoccurring. And then I think about like maybe 90 days later, she got up to about like $5,500, we'll call it, right? By raising her prices, by having a better offer, by having a better promise, a better outcome, and a quicker deadline, okay? Now, if you guys fast forward here, a year later, she hit her first 10K month, right? By, again, just being consistent with that, right? Getting the offer better, sharpening that, right? So again, guys, the proof is in the pudding here. If you guys raise your guys' prices, you guys stick on a really good, outcome and promise, and you guys have a good deadline that goes with it, okay? Hopefully this whole thing helped out. Here's the cool thing that we helped have our coaches do too as well too. It's called What's the Cost, right? This is basically another kind of, psychological thing you guys can reverse on people that's inaction, people that take inaction. What's the cost of you not sitting there and investing in your health and fitness, right? It's a great way to transition to your offer and build your offer. So you guys can have this as well too. That's a free gift along with this whole worksheet. If you guys want that, just comment the word worksheet below. And again, if you guys are watching on YouTube, you guys can see the link below. But guys, that's pretty much it. I know I went over 10 minutes and I'm like, damn. I really hope that video training right there gave you the confidence and the certainty to be able to raise your online health and fitness coaching prices, okay? So put those into action, download the worksheet below too. The next thing, once you did that, watch this training right here, 6 new ways you guys can build your guys' 6-figure health and fitness coaching business.